CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got your Mega Crab Sneak Peek. We are on the dev build, and this crab, this Mega Crab, is going to be the Proto Crab with the addition of bunkers. So we're going to see how difficult that's going to make things, and I feel like if nothing else, it's going to at least be a good kind of season to figure out, you know, the best troops for bunkers, that kind of crap, and all that and more. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Big shout out to those using that code CHICKEN into the shop. And yeah, let's get after it. So this is going to be stage 1. We got a bunch of warriors loaded up, and you can see right in the battle details, Mega Crab Special bunkers are loaded with defenders. So let's see. We've got, these look like heavies, but they're actually warriors. So let's see what's in the bunkers here. What does he have loaded up for us? That was one rifleman. So that's not too hard to deal with. That's not too hard to deal with. So that's just stage 1. Let's fast forward a little bit in time and see how crazy this is going to get. All right, let's take a look at stage 10 and see what the difference is. So we got a little bit of DBD, a little bit of building health, and we got a lot of bunkers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunkers. So I imagine this is going to get pretty crazy at the higher level stages. All right, let's throw out all of our warriors and brick and see what these bunkers do to them. What do we got first? Let's shock the launcher. So it looks like it's just going to be completely random troops. So far, it's only been riflemen, which don't really do anything, so that's kind of good news. Let's just throw out 10,000 critters. It looks like that GBE bug has been fixed, unfortunately. That was a fun one, where you got like 10 GB back per building or something crazy. All right, let's skip forward ahead and see how many more we got. All right, stage 25. This is typically the area where the crab starts to get a little noticeably ramped up in difficulty. So we've got 46 DVD, 88 building health, lots of mines, lots of rocket launchers. Oh, the bunkers are only in the very, very back. Interesting. Now, I feel like this is not going to be super friendly for warriors with all the mines and the rocket launchers at the very beginning. But we'll try to make them work. And just in case, let's throw a bunch of critters up here just to see what we're looking at in terms of bunkers. Let's see if we can get one open. Oh, wow. Those are some beefy bunkers, dude. What has he got hidden away? Oh, it's a heavy. Okay, so they are going to be different. Now, I definitely need to switch from warriors, so let's try that again. All right, we are back with some scorchers this time. So let's see if we can get these guys into the depths of things. At least the point where we can see all these bunkers. I'm mostly curious just to see what is going to be in the bunkers, more so than anything. So let's throw this into 3x mode. There we go. And we're still struggle busting a little bit here. Well, that didn't work. But we've got it opened up. This is a tough stage 25. Also, on my dev build account, I have 0 statues except for gunboat energy, so my troops are a little bit weaker than they probably should be. So, just to keep that in mind, if you're looking at this and be like, "Oh my God, 8 scorchers got melted on stage 25. What is this?" It's mostly my statues. So yeah. Let's do a shocky over here. We'll throw one more scorcher in to join the party, and all right, now we get to take a look at what is going to be in this bunker, because we saw one heavy. So far, they've all been the same. Okay, there's a heavy, there's a rifle. What do we got next? Heavy and a Zuka. Interesting. So I feel like that was just a heavy. The bunkers aren't going to be as big of a deal because they don't put good troops in them. Bunkers can be extremely overpowered with laser rangers, with grenadiers, with bombers. With heavies and rifles, they don't really do anything. So, you know, as long as they stick to doing that, I think it's going to be a pretty average crab. But yeah, let's see what we got next. Okay, let's dive into the next one. We'll just do stage 26. We won't skip too far ahead. I feel like we're at a pretty good difficulty setting. You get a good range, get a good bearing on how this crab is going to go. Let's stick to the left side here. Let's stick to the left side. Where are the bunkers? This one actually doesn't have any bunkers, I don't think. Interesting. So bunkers will not be on every stage, so that's good to know. Okay, let's do a little battle order. Oh wow, those boom surprises did some work there. Interesting. So I think it's going to be a tough crab overall. The one thing we didn't really cover was the bonuses. So we've got a gunboat energy 100% bonus, which makes sense because I think I have 1 GB statue for the dev account. I mean, we can check quickly just to get a good kind of... I think they're behind this tree. Oh, I don't have any. I've got Power Stone chance. Okay, so I have 0 statues that I'm running right now. Okay, let's go and so this one's 50 DVD, 96 building health, so we're starting to creep up there. And I think we'll get them all to right here. Throw it in 3 times speed. And look at this crab, guys. Look at this crab. That shock launcher is going to be a problem. Let's see if we can get unshocked. There we go. Brick is down. I repeat, brick is down, but that shouldn't really matter. Look at these boom surprises, though, dude. So much damage. So much health. Especially for 3 of them all together like that. And we'll do a little extra sauce on that shock launcher to get things started with. And there we go. So, overall, I think it's going to be a fun crab. I think the bunkers will be an interesting addition. I don't think we've seen bunkers on the crab before. For whatever reason on Mega Crab, it takes them a very long time to add in any new stuff. I don't know why exactly that is, but that seems to be the pattern anyways. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. But I think for the most part, like we've seen so far, they're not going to have super tough troops in them, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, anytime Mega Crab gets extra powerful defenses, it's always, a little bit tougher. But yeah, I think especially, players like to use Scorchers and tanks and big heavy armored units. They're not really going to struggle with a heavy in the bunker. It's not really going to do much to them. So yeah, that is your Mega Crab sneak peek for this week, guys. Stay tuned for the Warship Sneak Peeks and stuff later on this week. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next one. Chicken out, backpack.